Hello everybody and welcome back to Out of Body, 13 Nights of Halloween. Yes, we are kicking off Halloween today, officially, at least on my channel. I apologize for not doing 31 days of Halloween. I had every intention of doing that this year. However, I got sick in September for a few weeks off and on, and yeah, just nothing happened YouTube related during that time, and so I figured I'd cut it short. But I thought, you know, 13 is kind of cool anyway. I mean, it's Halloween related and it's like my lucky number. So to kick off the Halloween season, I have for you today a Haunted Memphis episode. In this episode, we're going to be talking about a small cemetery located in Shelby Forest, which I've mentioned Shelby Forest previously in my Pigman video that I did last year during 31 Days of Halloween. So Shelby Forest is a huge area of basically forest in the middle of Memphis. So as you can imagine, having a place like this, a bunch of forest area in the middle of a big city, in an urban area, of course it's going to have its urban legends. So Pigman being one of them, which I've talked about previously. Today we are going to be talking about the Crying Angel statue. So Shelby Forest is also home to a small family cemetery on Epperson Mill Road. And this cemetery is actually located more in the Millington, Tennessee area, which is just outside of Memphis. So the most well-known thing about this small family cemetery is the Crying Angel statue. This statue has been the center of local folklore for many years. Even a local winery named one of their wines after the statue. Now the statue earned its name because it could actually be seen, supposedly, to have tears coming out of the eyes. Now some people have seen tears coming out of the statue's eyes. Other people have seen an actual apparition of an angel, like a real angel, walking or floating, I assume, about the forest and crying. Some people have actually heard crying coming from the apparition. So in order to try to explain away the whole paranormal side of things, people have said that the marble that it's made out of absorbed moisture, and that moisture was released through the eyes of the statue. Now there are various different stories or theories as to why the statue is there, like what it's a marker for. There is an inscription at the bottom of the statue, which I will read to you guys. It's kind of eerie. It actually says, 3 generations of Remberts, to my dear parents and loving sisters, and my noble, gentle, brilliant, and brave brother, killed for defending home against the most envious lot of cutthroats that ever cursed the face of this earth. So based on that inscription, different theories kind of came about. Some people speculated that whoever put the statue there put a curse on that spot, or was trying to put a curse on a certain group of people. One version of the backstory is that a young man who was too young to be a soldier tried to protect his family from enemy soldiers, because enemy soldiers supposedly came in and tried to, you know, hurt his family, or did hurt his family, and tried to attack the women and, you know, rob them and all that sort of thing. The young boy died in the process of trying to defend his home, but supposedly from what I've read, that story is completely false. It was just fabricated by people who read the inscription and just kind of came up with a story in their minds. The real story is that there was a young man who was a soldier in the Civil War, and he actually passed away during the Battle of Shiloh. And his father, once his father located his body, he brought his son's body back to the family cemetery to be buried there. So there are some theories as to why the statue cries, because obviously, I mean, it's marking a grave of a soldier who died. But why does it cry? Or why have people seen an apparition of an angel that's just walking about the forest crying? One theory is that simply the angel is crying on behalf of the soldiers who lost their lives during the Civil War. Yet another theory states that a 17-year-old soldier was buried there, which is probably aligns with the story that I just told about the young soldier who died at Shiloh. But the theory goes on to say that the inscription holds a curse against the Yankees on behalf of that soldier. Now, from what I've read, there's really no curse to be had with that. The inscription was put on there out of anger of the family, you know, of their son passing away, not really meaning to curse anyone. They were just angry. So of course there's one theory where supposedly the statue is protecting some buried treasure, and if anyone tries to disturb it, that the angel will go after them. And so the story that goes along with that is that these two men one night came to try to retrieve the treasure. They went home. The next day they were found dead in their beds, and not only dead, but decapitated. Now, whether or not that's true, I don't know. That's alleged, but just another theory. When I was doing my research, I kind of went through some old forums. Do you guys remember what forums are online? Where, like, pre-Facebook, when people would actually like just discuss things in forums in kind of a chat format. Anyway, I went through some of those just to see, because there was some forums about Memphis haunted places and people who were posting their own experiences. And one person I saw posted about the statue and said something that they heard, that the statue was there because of a little girl who had died. Not sure that that's true, because there's a lot more information about the Civil War kind of aspect of it, but just wanted to throw that one out there. Now, unfortunately, the statue is no longer there. Over time, it got kind of vandalized. The wings eventually got either broke off or were taken off or whatnot, and the head was eventually gone at some point. And so supposedly after that, a family member ended up just removing the rest of the statue off of that property. So that is it for today's video. I thought that that would be a good kind of short, quick introduction to get you started for the Halloween season. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. One thing I wanted to mention is that my background is going to change throughout the next couple of weeks. Reason being is that I had a background all set up months ago when I started filming, and then I decided to kind of change it. So you're gonna see kind of like half of the videos are gonna have one background, half of them are gonna look like this one. But let me know which one you guys like better, if there's one that you like better. I'm just curious. So I kind of like this one better myself, because I think it's just a little bit cleaner looking. There's less clutter back there, but you know, you guys let me know. So that was it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Halloween season. And I will see you in the next video tomorrow for 13 Nights of Halloween. Bye!